Good morning. I'm Rahel Solomon with your morning digital news brief for Friday, June 29th. Investigators are searching for 27-year-old Alejandro Ramon of Bucks County. Police say he was abducted on June 19th when he met with a group of men for a business deal. Someone contacted his wife demanding ransom. She paid it but has not heard back or seen her husband since then. Investigators are now searching for a blue Volkswagen, a blue Lincoln Navigator, and a silver Lexus in connection to the abduction. They believe at least 6 suspects are involved in this crime. And police are on the hunt for a man who they say threw an explosive onto the front porch of a home in southwest Philly. You can see one of the 2 men stop and light the device before tossing it toward the house. This happened on Woodland Avenue around 9:45 on Saturday night. The house is used as a safe haven for transgender men and women. Authorities say this is actually not the first time that house has been targeted. 7 people were inside of the home at the time, but no one was hurt. And to New Jersey, Governor Phil Murphy and the state legislature are trying to avoid a statewide government shutdown. Lawmakers must pass a balanced budget by midnight tomorrow night or the state shuts down. Now, the governor wants to pay for the budget with an income tax increase on taxpayers making more than $1 million a year. Other legislators want an increase in business taxes. All right, let's check in now with meteorologist Katie Fowler. Going to check on today's and this week's hot forecast. Hi, Katie.
Yeah, you know, this is where a lot of these heat safety tips start to come into play, Rahel, because today is interestingly the coolest of the next 5. But we're going to be dealing with some pretty high and excessive heat as well as humidity to go along with it. So let's run it through some of those ways to beat the heat. Of course, you want to be drinking plenty of water. I think that goes without saying. But remember, you know, again, you need to be drinking more than you think you need, avoiding the strenuous activity at the height of the day. And then also try to seek out the shade, wear light colored clothing, and also make sure you're taking care of our more sensitive groups, kids, the elderly, and of course our pets. Now, up in the mountains, it's actually a great place to beat the worst of this. Today, you're up to 85 degrees. We'll be taking Summerfest down the shore to Atlantic City, and at the shore points today, only 82. So it's a beautiful summer day, just not as oppressive as we'll find the further inland that you go. So here in the city, 92 the high, and at its worst with the heat both Sunday and Monday. That's where the heat index value could soar as high as 105 degrees, maybe as high as 106 on Sunday. But we don't see any real end in sight with this, Rahel, until at least late next week.
All right, better get used to it now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Katie. And remember, you can always get Katie's most up-to-date forecasts and latest stories right here on CBSPhilly.com. That's the latest for the Morning Digital Brief. I'm Rahel Solomon. Good morning.